Welcome back to another vlog. I initially wanted to vlog every week and I thought to myself, what do I even do during the week? I feel like I'm just at work. And that may be true, but since signing with a new agency, I have been invited to many events. I can't go to all of them because that would stress me out, but I have got a few on this week. So this is probably a good example of what my normal weeks are like. I'm not going anywhere, I'm staying in Melbourne. I've got a few events on. I'm working Monday to Friday and no plans yet for the weekend. I could be getting a tattoo, we'll wait and see. Otherwise, maybe catch up with friends again or have a quiet weekend. I had 2 very big weekends just gone, so it would be nice to just have a chill one and stay home, watch a movie, watch the footy, but we'll see when we get there, okay? We gotta get to work, so let's go. Alright, we've made it to the first job and I already know what's going on here because the installers were here a few weeks ago installing the air conditioner, and when they were commissioning it they found a tiny little gas leak on the oil separator. So I'm going to pump some nitrogen into it just to find the leak. Once I've found the leak, I will use my welding equipment to seal it. Once I've sealed it, I'll pressure test it again with nitrogen just to make sure that it's not leaking anymore. I'll even use my spray bubbles just to be 100% sure. Once I'm happy with that, I'll evacuate it, put it on a back pump, get all of the air and moisture out of the system, and then once I'm happy with that, I will fill it back up with the right amount of gas, test run it, see if everything's okay, and it should be good to go. So, happy days. One thing that stops me from going actually insane is having a good routine. And if you work a 9 to 5, you might relate to this. I've been eating the same lunch that I make on a Sunday every day for literally the last 12 months. And like clockwork, every day I take my lunch to the nearest 7-Eleven. I get myself a treat being a Coke Zero and a protein bar. Today we're trying Grenade. I haven't had one of these before. Apparently they're really good. And honestly, I've said this before, but if you work a 9 to 5, your day becomes way more enjoyable when you know that at midday, you're gonna have a really nice lunch, you can treat yourself to a can of Coke, you can go to a 7-Eleven and heat it up. I'm gonna sit in my car with the aircon on, pull my AirPods in and watch Game of Thrones for half an hour while I eat my lunch, and then it's back to work. I almost forgot to mention what I am having for lunch. So every Sunday, I make a Mexican style beef with sweet potato. So garlic, onion, minced beef, like a Mexican spice mix. And then I put in capsicum and then roast some sweet potato, put sweet potato in there and then kind of mix it all up. And it honestly, I've been eating it every day for the past 12 months and I haven't got sick of it yet. So that's the main thing, I guess. It may not look very appealing, but it tastes very good. We've just made it into the city. Park the car. I'm going to the North Face store in Emporium to pick up the gear that I'm going to need for this hike that I'm doing tomorrow. Let's go. Quick side note, I don't know if there's like a burst drain or something in here, but whew, smells like you could imagine. I really do love coming into the CBD. I wish I did it more often. It's just so hard to get in here. I need to live closer to the city where it's easy enough to access a tram that goes straight in, because that's the way to go. Having to drive is a pain in the ass, and doesn't matter where you park in the city, unless you find a spot on the street, you still have to pay for parking. But most of the time, if you're parking in a parking building, expect to pay like minimum $18 an hour. Good morning, folks. We have an exciting day planned today. I'm going on a hike with the North Face. They've sent me one of their kits, even the shoes. Check these bad boys out. So pretty keen to put all that stuff on. It's in Warrandyte, so it should be very beautiful. It's a nice day today. It's not too hot. Let's get ready and head off and go for a hike. I just had to film me getting ready for a reel, but here's the outfit. So North Face running hat, kind of like a windbreaker fleecy jacket. It's actually pretty hot. Underneath we've got like a button-up trail shirt, some pockets down the middle. This like weighs nothing and the material is like breathable. This is actually really sick. Love this. We've got some convertible pants, so you can take the bottoms off and turn them into shorts. And then on feet we've got Hedgehog 06. They're honestly so grippy at the bottom, so I'm assuming that's why they called them the Hedgehog. They also gave me a backpack to take. I'm actually not sure what I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put all my vlogging stuff in there. I might even fill it with a cushion just to make it seem like it's full of shit, but I'll check back in when we get to the destination. Alright, see ya. We have made it to the location here in Warrandyte. It is a beautiful morning. It's not too hot, good enough to wear the jacket. It's just so beautiful around here. Can't believe I'm only like half an hour away from the city. Keen to get stuck in and check out more of this place.
Yeah, and yeah, thank you to all of you for joining us.
He's staring straight down the barrel. It's actually just the natural colour of the back, which is cool.
Alright, we finally hit the downhill. I am sweating. And I don't know what they've made this shirt out of, but there's no sweat marks anywhere. I don't know if it's absorbing it, or just getting rid of it, or what kind of magic they got going on here, but I'm feeling good. This is very, very beautiful, this little trail. I will be coming back because it's so close to my house. I've met a few new folks too, and they're all very lovely, sharing some wisdom, some laughs, which is good. Yeah.
Yeah. The timing of the storm is wild.
Well, that was a lot of fun. We're back in the car now, driving home. I honestly love going to events like that. It wasn't just a bunch of influencers going on a hike together. I feel like I was the only one. There may have been a couple of others, but for the most part, there was like travel vloggers, a guy that has a running podcast, people that just work in the industry. Honestly, it was so refreshing just being around people doing all sorts of different things. The food was great. They ended up putting me on a mic and doing like pro shots the whole day, and then we did a little interview at the end. And honestly, it was pretty fun. And the North Face people are beautiful. They are lovely people. They know what they're doing. Keen to see how that one turns out. Stay tuned for that. Well, that's a day done. It's now the afternoon, guys, and I'll be honest, when I got home from the hike, I had a thumping headache, and it's literally taken me a couple of hours to get rid of it. I ended up having like soup for dinner. That's how bad it was. But yeah, I think for the rest of the evening, I've actually got to catch up on some work stuff, as in like some proper air conditioning work stuff. I have a few TikToks to edit from the Kentucky trip that I've just been on. I just changed my sheets, so keen to jump into some fresh crispy sheets. and then probably just finish the night watching Game of Thrones, maybe edit this vlog, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Back to work. I'll be honest guys, I just got back from work, and it was one of those days where there wasn't really much to show you. For one, the weather today is absolutely grim. It is pissing down with rain, so filming anything is quite difficult. But some days I have to work closely with the customer, which means having them by my side, showing me what's going on, us kind of like working together, and it's just not the right time to film. Not everyone wants to be on camera. I also work for a pretty big company. I haven't yet asked them if they are happy for me to film me at work. So what I do film at work will be pretty basic. I obviously won't show any customers. I won't show their house. If there's any belongings or anything in frame, I probably won't film. I just want to play it safe, because even though I would like to not work full time and work for somebody else and be self-employed, I'm not really in a position to get fired. So that's just how we're going to have to deal with it. But there's plenty of other exciting things happening that I can show you anyway. So I'm gonna head to the gym, and now that I say that, I actually go to like a rec center in Melbourne, and it's more of like a public gym, and you're definitely not allowed to record in there, but we'll see what we can get. Hopefully we can get a couple of shots. There's nothing too exciting happening there. It's probably just gonna be Stairmaster and sauna, but yeah, I go there pretty much every day. So hopefully we can figure something out, because I'd like to include that. But let's get ready and go to the gym. I do love wearing nice clothes, but one thing that I struggle with is finding like cool activewear. I end up just wearing regular activewear, and I would like to change that. I want to wear cool outfits to the gym and feel cool. It might be pointless because I'm literally just going to sweat in them anyway, but maybe that's something that I need to look into, some cool activewear. Or do I just wear normal clothes to the gym? I just feel like I'm comfier when I wear activewear, and it's like I'm going to be active, so I may as well wear activewear. I've had this same Nike shirt for like 6 years. These Uniqlo shorts, Salomons, and literally like my ugly work socks. So it's like, I'm not impressing anyone at the gym. The only thing that I bought recently for the gym that has been great is this Salomon gym bag. It's like the perfect size for a towel, water bottle, headphones, everything. But because I sauna at the gym too, it has a little pocket here for shoes, because I'll put my like sneakers in here when I'm done, and I'll just put some slides on when I leave. So honestly, go to gym bag. Just finished up with the gym and sauna. Like I said, I can't show you much in there because it's like a rec center. Maybe I have to get another membership at a better gym where they allow a bit of filming, because I'd like to show you guys what I get up to in there. So we're gonna go home now. I've just ordered Uber Eats because I actually don't have time to make dinner. I have to get ready and head to a Doc Martens event. So let's go. Okay, we're home. I got chicken shop, chips and chicken from this place called Chook and Chips, and they had like half price deal, so I got two. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat both of them now, but I need to eat one real quick. And holy shit guys, the weather here is insane. It is pelting with rain. It's literally raining sideways. So with an event on, hopefully it's indoors. I need to dig into this real quick and then get ready and get out the door. So, all right, dressed and ready to go. I'm wearing this hat that I found at a market, ACG raincoat, because obviously it's pissing down with rain. Tommy Hilfiger pants. I've got on like an Atlanta Falcons t-shirt underneath. You can't see it. And of course, my trusty old Doc Martens. So I'm running so late, we gotta go. I didn't bring the umbrella. It's only a short walk, but it's really raining, isn't it? I always say that I wouldn't mind living on the north side of Melbourne, but I think the parking would actually kill me. It took me like 45 minutes to find a park. Yeah, it's not great, but we're almost there, so. I don't know if you can hear me right now. It is pouring down. Let me show you. That was really fun. Met some new people. Went away with some new shoes. I'm actually wearing them at the moment. Now we'll go home and I need to edit a TikTok for the Kentucky trip. It's due tomorrow. Oh, it's hard work, guys. Don't let them tell you that being an influencer is not hard work. I'm a tradie and an influencer, and they're both as hard as each other. But anyway, let's go and do that. All right, well that didn't go to plan. I literally only had to run like less than 100 meters to my car. Look at this. And it's also cold. I know I live in Melbourne, but it's March. Like, can we not just hold off for a little bit longer? This is unbelievable. Get me out of here. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. I'm just out taking Reggie for his morning walk. I was up till midnight last night editing my TikTok videos for Kentucky. The latest that I'm up midweek is probably like 10:30. Struggling this morning. Just checking in. You guys aren't gonna believe this, but it was another day of doing a lot of work that I actually can't show you. So sorry about that. There will come a time where, like earlier this week, I was able to film basically the whole job. Give you guys an idea of like what goes on in my day-to-day. But yeah, basically just working alongside customers, and it makes it very difficult. I actually did have a customer this morning that was really sweet, and I honestly feel like if I had asked him if he wanted to be a part of the vlog that he would have got involved, but I don't want to run the risk of, you know, getting in trouble at work for doing that. Even if the customer is happy, you just never know. So I've had lunch already. I had a banh mi. It was really good. I'm sorry I didn't show you. I'm just heading to my last job for the day. It should be an easy one, but again, I'm not going to be able to film because it's inside the customer's house. So we'll just get that done and then we'll be done for the week. We'll head home and we'll see what we have planned for the rest of the day. I'll probably just go to the gym and then chill out for the rest of the weekend. I actually haven't heard back from the tattoo artist yet. He did seem keen, so hopefully he is keen because I am itching for a tattoo. So, well, this is a little bit of fun. I am in desperate need for some new work boots, so we're at Totally Workwear to pick up some new ones. I've had my eye on a pair. Hopefully they have them in stock. They're like these elastic-sided Blundstones. If they don't have those, then maybe we just get the steel blues, the trusty old steel blues. But let's go and have a look. Well, that's a good idea, isn't it? So it turns out if I recycle my old boots, I get $15 off. So what a bargain. Don't know what they're going to do with the old shoes, but it's none of my business. I got some freshies. How fun. Just got home from the gym. It's Friday night. Here's my outfit. I'll let you decide what I have planned for the rest of the evening. All right, I'll tell you. I'm gonna heat up my dinner from last night, finish that, put a multi on for the footy, watch the footy. Probably edit the vlog for a little bit, watch a bit of Game of Thrones. The last 2 weekends that I've had have been very big. So this was a much needed quiet weekend at home with just me and Reggie. So I don't know what I have planned for tomorrow. Nobody's home, guys. It's just me. My fiance Daisy is in America for work and my housemate Texas is back in South Australia for work. So I'm definitely missing everyone and I'm keen for them to come home. But for tomorrow, I don't know, I thought about going for a hike, but we went for a hike during the week. But this was part of my thinking with starting the vlog. Before this, I would happily just sit at home all weekend. So since I've started filming, it's making me want to go out more and see people or just do things by myself, which is great. But either way, I'll think of something to do tonight and we'll see what it is tomorrow. But for now, let's just enjoy this night in together, shall we? Let's go back from... Won't be needing this anymore. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Last night was so cold, I had to wake up in the middle of the night and plug in my electric blanket and fire that thing up. And I did wake up this morning in a pool of sweat because I forgot to turn it off. But it's just unreal. It was literally hot like, I don't know, a week or two ago. But anyway, I had a lovely sleep in this morning. I've had a pretty slow start to the day. I've spent the morning cleaning my room and just taking inventory of all the things that I own. I've started making a pile of clothes that I just don't wear anymore. So I'll either sell those or donate them. But I just need to free up some space in my wardrobe because it's getting out of hand. Honestly, is there anything better than a clean room? The weather today is horrible again, so the chances of me going out and trying to do an activity is probably very low. I've been editing this vlog as I go and it's already like 20 minutes long, so I'm probably gonna wrap it up soon. But I do have an idea of how we can end this vlog. Fun fact about me, but one of my death row meals is butter chicken. So when I found out that Barry's Garage, a sandwich shop literally around the corner from my house, is selling a butter chicken sandwich, I need to try it. There's a line out the door, but we'll wait. All right, we've got the goods. I had to bring it home. It was so busy in there. There was no chance I was gonna eat it in there. And also it's raining, so I couldn't eat it outside. So I'm actually filming a TikTok trying this. So we'll try and do both at the same time. This thing is absolutely filthy. Dip it in the butter chicken sauce. Here we go. I need another bite before I say anything. All right, shut up. That is fire. They should rename it Harry's Garage because, mate, that's a bit of me. Okay, I'm gonna space. I'm gonna finish devouring this epic sandwich, and then that's gonna be an end to this vlog, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I'm having so much fun making these, the filming, the editing, everything. It's honestly unlocked like my inner child. So I'm super keen for you guys to see the Vietnam and Cambodia vlogs. They're sick. I've already edited them and yeah, I can't wait for you to see them. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. See you next time.